Good morning and hello from Tallinn, Estonia. I'm starting this vlog here at the exit of Tallinn and I hope to finish it in St. Petersburg, Russia. I left for the Russian border. As I told you in yesterday's vlog, I've decided how I'm going to do it. I'm going to leave the car in Narva in a parking lot, and from there I'll cross the border into Russia on foot. And from there I'll see how I get to St. Petersburg. I hope I'll find a train, a bus at least. Most pitch, satisfied viewing whatever is available. Let's see how we get to St. Petersburg and how we cross into Russia. I left in the morning. Today I have 200 kilometers to the border.
I'm a bit cold because yesterday it was pretty chilly in Tallinn.
I didn't realize how cold it is in the morning. I didn't dress properly and I think I caught a slight cold, but it's mild, it's not a problem. For now, I'm very, very okay. A very monotonous road towards Narva, towards the border with Russia. I don't know if you realize how much enthusiasm and thirst for exploration I'm heading there with. You realize that I'm extremely curious about how Russia has evolved. A country from which not much information comes. We don't really have access to information.
The general public doesn't really know what has happened there lately.
How technology has evolved, how people live, how they have evolved. All of them. You realize that I don't think it's an outdated country left behind. A country that has given the world so many personalities and where so many things have happened. Of global significance. And here I'm only talking about Yuri Gagarin, the first man in space. You realize I'm already getting goosebumps. In the early 60s, maybe 61 or 62, I can't remember exactly when. This flight with the first man in space. Back then they had the technology to orbit the Earth. Not to mention satellites, not to mention other things and extraordinary people. Mendeleev, everyone learned from Mendeleev's table. Tolstoy, Pushkin, Tchaikovsky. There are a lot of world-class personalities from Russia. I don't think Russia has fallen behind and hasn't developed in every way. Technology. Or art. It's just that, yes, it's an area of the world that's been criticized lately, closed off, and not much information comes out of it. That really sparks my curiosity, and I want to see with my own eyes what happened there. Of course, I'll show it to you as well, exactly in my usual style. Everything I encounter, experience, and observe. Of course, you're also expecting a wave of hate. Putin is, you're going to...
Man again.
We're going to ignore, for yes, Russia is an important part of the world. And yes, indeed, lately there have been problems, and man. Politically, what's happening over there is not okay. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't go travel, observe, and see. Maybe it's not exactly as we're being told. I'm extremely curious to get to Russia. I can't wait. Only eyes and ears from now on, and yes, my excitement that I'm finally getting to Russia is at its peak. I just passed by a sign that said Moldova. Interesting. I believe there's a village in northern Estonia named Moldova, exactly like that. I have roughly 20 kilometers to Narva left. Probably many of you who have cars have heard of Narva because a lot of car bulbs come from there.
And from our country too.
They are Narva brand, which are made right here in this small town on the border with Russia. Estonia's electricity production is also here. Most of the electricity used in Estonia is produced here in the power plants at Narva. This is what the city of Narva looks like. The city of Vama. Industrial city. I chose a parking lot near the customs. Where I'm going to leave the car. It costs about 10 euros per day. But I think if I take it for more days, it will be cheaper. We'll see when we get there. Done. I sorted out the parking. I left the car in the parking lot. Yeah, it's 10 euros per day. It's okay. I know it's safe. Paid parking, guarded parking, thank you. Viewing, I'm not coming straight to you, man, because all my friends from Tallinn told me to go exchange money here in Estonia because the rate is better. Because right after it will... So, the exchange house is very close here. I'm going to get myself some rubles. Then slowly toward the border. The border is here at 10 minutes away on foot. Yes, it appears closed. This exchange. That's the problem. I'm heading to the customs. I'll manage somehow. Maybe I'll exchange less here and exchange in St. Petersburg. So here's the situation. I got a bit discouraged. Do you see this line? Behind me. And in front of me I did. All these people want to cross into Russia. I mean, just like me. I went and asked, did I? And I asked what the procedure is. They told me, you have nothing else to do except get in line.
You mean I have to stand in this line?
Did I ask how long it takes? Hours. 1 hour, days. 9. That means I have to stay here for days. Okay. Stay here. Let's see how the line moves. For now it's closed. No one is going in. Probably when it opens it will move faster. Let's see. Yes, here's the situation. These people open the customs when they want. For as long as they want.
I mean,
This one is speaking to Russians in line who has been here for 2 days. They arrive, line up and wait here. Until evening, the customs office closes at night and in the morning they come back. Everyone knows their place, they get back in line and wait.
I'll stay for an hour or two as well to see what happens.
But you realize that I have no intention of staying around here for 2 or 3 days. While waiting in line, I already made friends with some Russians. They taught me where to go to exchange money. Where do I exchange money? Those, yes, are indeed closed, but there are still some exchange offices hidden here. This building in front. And where the exchange rate is indeed the best, and they told me it's better than across the border.
one more interesting thing.
They told me not to have any euros on me. That also seems strange to me.
Yeah, it's not a problem. We'll exchange all the euros.
Into rubles.
And I'll only keep dollars.
Somewhere here should be the exchange office. That's where I'll go in.
Very, very rarely.
I think I made some 20 meters in 3 hours. He forgot exchange houses here. From their experience, they told me that we might have to stay another day. Now that's how it is. What can I do? I'm standing here in line. I'm going to get some rubles. Then today, tomorrow. If I don't get through tomorrow, I'll give up. I'll give up the mission, but I hope I'll at least get through tomorrow. If I've gotten involved now, I'll keep playing.
This is what Russian rubles look like.
I exchanged 600 euros. That should be enough for me. I came in here to eat something.
Since I have friends who are saving my spot in line.
I got myself a beer. I ordered a soup and a pizza. Because it takes a while until I get through. Let's see how the Solyanka is here.
Yes, it's the same as the one I know from the Republic of Moldova.
I mean, salamu soup. That's what I call it. Usually it's very tasty. Interesting combination. Vegetables, several kinds of salami meat. It even has olives, but it's good, very good. This is pizza. I'll eat this one too. I'm set for 2 days. I can stay at the border for 2 days. The food here was very good. I'm full, but as long as I stay, I'll keep eating.
It had some of the rain.
Some of them over there at the end, I see they've scattered. Some are standing with umbrellas.
I'm waiting for the rain to stop because I won't stand in it.
I don't have an umbrella. It's already a full-blown storm. There are even thunderclaps.
There's no point in staying around here. I'd better go inside and get myself a coffee. This rain, I'm going back to the line again. About 4 hours have passed. 5 hours.
My patience is being tested today.
It's already been 5 hours since I've been here in line. I'll probably be here for at least another 5 hours. There are people from all walks of life. Men with thick gold chains around their necks, poorer people, people from higher society. Everyone is in line because there's nothing else you can do.
There are people from all categories.
I've talked to a lot of people around here. I've already been here for 8 hours. I've moved forward about 3 meters. I had vodka with the Russians.
It's fine.
Those who come here often know to bring their own chairs from home. Some days it's easier to cross, some days it's harder. Usually in the summer it's the hardest to cross. I lay down here on the grass.
You'll be here until sunset.
Some of them started fighting. Because there were a couple of people waiting in line. And when we got closer, about 20 more showed up who were saving their spots. Now, I don't know how fair that is.
It happens.
Onshi, I spent hours getting here.
I'll join the next group. They allow 20 people at a time.
The good thing is I made many friends. Here in line at Unshi, you get to know everyone in just a few hours. don't forget if I manage to get through without interviews or other problems, because that's possible too.
Someone I waited in line with will take me to St. Petersburg, and then everything will be just fine.
If not, I'll have to stay in Ivangorod, the city beyond the border, until tomorrow morning. There's no public transportation at this hour. But let's hope that everything is okay and they don't keep me here for too long. We'll see about the questions in a moment. All right, I'm in Russia. Welcome to Russia. You have no idea how happy I am that I've arrived in Russia finally. Yes, from here my new friends will drive me by car to St. Petersburg. And I'm going to tell you about my experience at the border. I can't believe it, and you won't believe it either, what I'm about to tell you.
Is also a look into the direction of Estonia.
But it's an Estonian tank. It's Russian. It's
34, it's the famous tank of its
The tank of my...
grandfather.
a tank with an extraordinary story. Your tank. That guards Russia.
In Romania we say Russia, in...
Romania.
We say.
Russia.
I think this is the car we'll be taking all the way.
It's small, but yes, it's very beautiful. Maybe, no, it's not small.
It's 3 years old, but I prefer my Volvo.
Do you have a Volvo in Italy? Yes.
With a Russian target? No, it's my first time with codes.
Roshan, it's for me, it's for me. Don't forget, goodbye.
Look at the scenery along the road. 150 kilometers from here to St. Petersburg. 150 kilometers.
Kim.
Drogoviuskami limit.
90.
60 km Petersburg.
Droga dobra. Break for stretching and refueling. Let me show you how much gas costs in Russia. 63 rubles. 63 rubles, that means about 0.6 euros. I think that's good. About 20 more minutes to St. Petersburg.
So do I want to discuss various topics? Go with you and no. You with you to go with you to go with you.
Dear comrades, here I am settled in St. Petersburg. After an extremely long and tiring day, you can probably see on my face how exhausted I am. But I'm extremely happy to be here and extremely happy that my first contact with Russia went this way. Definitely, people make the difference. People make the difference. I'll tell you more because it's both out of tiredness and out of decency. I didn't really film with the people who brought me here, but I'll tell you about it right away. First, let me show you what you get in St. Petersburg, Russia, for 300 lei. A place to stay that I booked on a Russian website called Ostrovok, kind of like Booking, a Russian version of Booking. Extremely good for this amount of money. Everything is very clean. Everything is new. The room is quite large. The bathroom is exceptionally clean. Everything here is new as well. Impeccable. An amazing accommodation for this price. I have nothing to complain about. I have nothing else to say. Again. How I got here is incredible. The people I've met and how it was with customs, I'll take it step by step. I don't even remember what I filmed because things went crazy. But I'll tell you about it. Anyway, you saw some footage from the border, from before the border, impressions of how it was before the border in Overall, I'll tell you how everything happened. I arrived at the border. I stayed for 11 hours. 11 hours at the Estonian border. It moved slowly. Only about 20 people could enter at once, as you saw. I filmed a bit too. I'm waiting. It takes an incredibly long time because, yes, at the border, they search you thoroughly. Well, after 11 hours of waiting in line and moving about a meter per hour, something like that, I arrived at the Estonian border. I waited there for 11 hours. They searched me more thoroughly than at any other border in the world. The Estonians, this is strange and I couldn't believe it. So the Estonians checked everything. Passport. They took everything I had out of my wallet, everything I had out of my luggage. Questions like that, the same question, 10 times. That's a tactic I've encountered in Israel too, because the person asks you the same thing 10 times. You got tired? If you lie once, you say something else. Well, I was very relaxed. I was expecting a much tougher interview than this one. It took about an hour until he finished searching my luggage. Passport control. I've never seen them look at a passport with a magnifying glass before. They used both a magnifying glass and ultraviolet light and turned it over on all sides. My new passport's first visa is Russian. I repeat, all this happened at the Estonian border.
That's what's strange.
Okay. They asked me about money, how much money I have. I even counted it.
All right, goodbye.
I finally finished all this with the Estonians. They gave me my passport. Go to the Russian customs. The surprise was...
When at the Russian customs?
Nobody asked me anything. It took 5 minutes. Honestly, I didn't see anything that nice at customs.
Relaxed, smiling, friendly you.
I was shocked, honestly shocked, by what happened to me with the Estonians and how the Russians welcomed me. Don't forget to subscribe. It took 5 minutes to get through to have a stamp in my passport. Don't forget about your channel. Thank you. See you in the next recipe. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Thank you and see you in the next recipe. It's fine, they waited for me, they took me all the way to St. Petersburg. Of course, that lady didn't want to take any money. She took me all the way to the hotel door, she didn't leave me at the metro station. She didn't let me take Yandex, she didn't let me do anything. She took me to the hotel, not just in front of the hotel, she took me all the way to the reception to make sure that I'm in the reserved place and that everything is okay. I was left speechless, literally speechless. Mrs. Traieste lives in Italy, but she's a Russian woman from here, from St. Petersburg. Of course, she didn't want to take any money, absolutely refused to even hear about it. I slipped her 5,000 rubles to the girl. To the little girl because I felt awkward. How could I not give anything for such a big thing and such help from a stranger? It really swept me off my feet.
What people? What people?
Here at the hotel, smiling people, a wonderful young lady checked me in. The room incredibly nice. An incredible and totally unexpected experience at my first contact with Russia.
Yes, I'm tired. I'm very tired.
I'm going to take a shower. I'm not going out anywhere. I'm not doing anything else. I'm getting in bed. I'm going to rest. And starting tomorrow, we're in St. Petersburg and we'll explore the city. So, at first glance, I have no words, and I still can't believe it. How was the entry into Russia, and how easy was it for the Russians, and how complicated for the Estonians?
I kept telling myself this while waiting in line, but I just couldn't believe it.
Satisfied, I'm going to sleep. Good night. It's incredible what we've been through today.